Suddenly and unexpectedly is how God's fixing to do it. So, New Year's Eve, we come home and there's like this loud thumping sound. And I'm like, what is that? And we go outside and there's this random dog outside. And my mom's like, oh, that's my neighbor's dog. He must be here, because he's scared of the fireworks, whatever. And that God had like put something in my spirit. Like that was a significant thing that he was just there, right? Like he just showed up. He wasn't there. And then all of a sudden he was. I was like, okay, moving on. So then yesterday I'm sitting outside with my daughter and she's like, what's that? And I look down and I'm like, oh, that's a leaf. But when I go to touch it, all of a sudden it was like this centipede thing. It just appeared out of nowhere, it seemed like. I was like, what the heck? That wasn't like, I don't remember that being there when I looked and saw the leaf. Like that wasn't there. And I'm like, okay. And I'd even contemplated it for a little while. Like, wait, was it there? I'm like, no, it wasn't there. And then I felt in my spirit that something was going to like, basically, it was going to seem as if it appeared out of nowhere. Right. And I'm like, okay, still on about my business. And then later on into the night, I was cleaning out our fish's tank. And I'm trying to find our fish. I mean, not our fish, excuse me. I'm trying to find our little shrimp. And I can't find it. And I know the last time I cleaned it, it was kind of harder to find him. And this time I couldn't find him. And I was like, okay, heck with it. And like, I'd given up. I couldn't find him. I thought he was gone. And I decided to break the tank all the way down this time, right? Like I was scooping rocks out and everything. And I went to go take the tub of rocks that I had and put it in another bowl. And all of a sudden he was just there. Like I looked down and he was there. The little shrimp was there. And that was the third time that God had showed me that. And I was like, okay, this is significant. Like I know it is. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to release a word on this. Okay. And then earlier I was like, God, I'm so tired. I feel like I'm going to fall on my face. Like I'll just do it in the morning. And then I see this word and this woman of God was talking about suddenly and unexpectedly, and it just hit my spirit, and I knew that's exactly what God meant. So here I am, 5:48 in the morning, releasing this word because that's what God is fixing to do. He's fixing to do something suddenly, and for some it may be unexpectedly. Like you're just going to show up and it's going to be there. You're going to check your bank account, it's going to be there. You're going to check the mail, it's just going to be there. You're going to come home and it's going to be there. Or someone's going to be there, or whatever it is, it's just going to be there. It's just going to show up. It'll almost just seem like it it suddenly appeared, right? Whether it had been there the whole time or not, I don't know. But God is literally just going to like make this thing appear. That's what it's going to feel like. Even though that dog, he had came all this way over here. It was just the feeling, right? That feeling of him, like he wasn't there when we left, and then when we came back he was there. And even like the shrimp, I'm telling you, I searched the tank for him. Like I broke down this tank looking for him, and I would give up. I was like, okay. And it may be something that you've let go of. You're like, okay, it's just not going to happen. It's not going to work out for me. And all of a sudden it's going to happen. It's just going to happen. Whether that be a marriage, finances, a job, an animal, children, parents, whatever it may be. I don't know. I don't know what it is for you. But I know God showed this to me 3 times. So it's important. Super important. The light just turned off. Okay, my light's dying. I love you guys. God bless you. Shalom.